Hey guys, it's Kugligam with another video, and this time I'm just gonna show you guys something which I did for motovlogging, and just to show you guys what my technique is to do from now on. So yeah, let's get started on that. So guys, if you haven't seen my first ride review of the Royal Enfield Himalayan, please do check that out. And that was actually shot with a janky little setup which I did for my helmet, involving the Galaxy S3, which is my previous phone, and my helmet at the time, which was this behemoth of a guy. So you can expect it to be a very different sort of thing. This is a normal helmet which I got free at the time. It's not a very good helmet. It is an ISI marked helmet, but not a very good helmet for most things. But I got a new one because I thought it was time to upgrade it. So I got a new helmet, and well, my janky bracket idea wouldn't work on it because this doesn't have a grill in the front. Another YouTuber by the name of Motonosity, he had a very good tutorial on how to do that. His idea was to mount the setup somewhere on the side so that it would have articulating arms which goes in the front, and mount a GoPro. Now, I don't have a GoPro. GoPros are too expensive for me. I didn't want to buy a GoPro either. So what I did is I have a phone which is the Galaxy S3, which I used to use as my daily driver, and right now, well, it's kind of dead because it can't accept any SIM card because the SIM card slot is dead. It can though record videos, which I'm using it for motovlogging. So that is the situation right now. So what I did is I got the mounting solution of a GoPro system, and I bought it off of eBay, which was pretty cool. I got it for about 500 rupees, which is kind of cheap if you think about it. It is a basic system. It is a J-mount with a few articulating joints, which I have right now here. So you can see this is a situation right now. These are the stuff which I have it. Hopefully you can see that. So here is the articulating stem. It has a J-mount clip, so you can see that, and a straight long connection, and another short connection which is used to turn it to 90 degrees. So that is the one which I'm using right now. And here is the thing which I was really excited about. This is a selfie mount, as you can see, selfie stick mount. This one is available off of Amazon, which is just a GoPro adapter to a thread adapter. So you get that. It works pretty well for this situation, and this is the one which I have. Now I will be attaching this to this well, contraption here, and I will be attaching this completely to the chin of my helmet, which is going to be a pretty good thing. I'm gonna show you guys what I did with that. So here is the contraption which I devised this time. So you can see I have mounted the J-mount clip holder here, and I can just slide it in this way, and I will be able to use this mount with my camera, with my phone now. So you can see it is clicked in right like that. It is going to work out, and I'm going to have this well, in the opposite direction, this way in here, and that will give me a pretty good angle of what is going on and the action behind it. So that should be good. And I do have degrees of freedom to adjust the video of it. So I do have tilt, and also the well, I guess tilt, and also the angle, horizontal angle, so I can customize that. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. These are the stuff which I got with it. There are more double-sided tape, which is actually the 3M VHB tape, which is legendarily difficult to take out of. So that's going to stick like a glue. It also comes with a flat mounting bracket. I have the curved one, and also the curved one. With most helmets, you're going to have this problem because the curved area is not really that curved as the mount is, so I have some janky solutions for that. I'm using a different strip of 3M tape which I've cut. So yeah, also I do have a microphone setup which I have done here. I'm not entirely sure if you'll be able to see it, so you can probably see that somewhere there. So yeah, that is a microphone setup which I had. If you have not seen my previous video of how I made my previous helmet, it's the same microphone. It's a part of the headphones which I used to have, which doesn't have an earpiece anymore, and it is threaded through the chin curtain to this thing, and I will be able to connect this 3.5mm jack to my phones and use the audio from that. Hopefully that works out pretty well. I'm not sure how well it will work out, but I am going to show you guys a video of that. So yeah. So guys, this is the janky situation which is going on. So here is the mount, and hopefully you can see this is the cable which is going on, and I do have that with systems running round. So the problem I can see is that I cannot turn my head too much down as it will hit me. But apart from that, it's really stable. The GoPro mounting bracket which is here is kind of a problem there. But apart from that, everything else seems pretty nice. Not entirely sure if the audio is still being recorded. As you can see, it's really bright outside, so not able to take this. But here is the system which I have devised. Hopefully this will work out better. I will show you guys the video which I'm going to take on my bike. So here I go. So guys, I'm gonna do my first video on this thing. Let me see. So people, this is the system which I've devised, and I'm not entirely sure. I cannot see even the angle of my camera where it is pointing towards, so I am going to have some trouble with that. Not sure how much trouble with that, but it's going to be not very conspicuous. The previous helmet which I had, the janky system there, it kind of had a really conspicuous system. It wasn't really out of the world. You couldn't really understand that was a camera mounted to it because it was kind of a thing. But here you can pretty much say this is a camera, so I'm hoping the angles are not really bad. I'm not entirely sure if the angle of recording is perfect or good enough. But that's the thing about this one. I can actually change the angle easily than my previous setup, which really didn't have any joints. This one has all the joints, and I do have 3 degrees of freedom, which is pretty cool. By the way, I'm squinting so hard right now. I don't even have proper footwear. I'm wearing my house shorts and my legs are burning up. Okay, how do you hear me right now? Because I really did not hear, I cannot really hear a lot of wind noise and all that, so I'm going to guess you have it similarly also. But also you cannot hear the exhaust sound of it, which is amazingly good for this bike. I really do like the exhaust sound of this bike. I'm actually pretty confident about the mount here. I'm not sure why. I know, well, if I think about it, it's only held in place with a 3M tape, which is, well, kind of not what I was hoping for. My previous janky setup had metal copper wires holding it in place, not just one, but a few, like 3, 4, 5, 6 wires holding it in place through the grill, and that was tightened up with a plier, and I was pretty happy with the securing method on that. The only point in that was that the phone securing mount, which is the tripod thingamajig mount thing, was not very strong. I know that much. Well, this thing also is not very strong because this is the same freaking mount which I'm using. I'm hoping this thing doesn't move around. I'm touching it again and again just to make sure that thing is still attached to my helmet. Because, hey, it's just a 3M tape. I know it's a VHB 3M tape which won't really go away anywhere, but I have my doubts, man. I still have my doubts. So there you have it, guys. I am actually really happy that I got to be able to do something of this mod, which is a pretty cool little mod which I came up with, which is a really good thing. I am going to get a GoPro soon. Not sure when though. As I've said, soon, maybe next week, next month, next year, or well, maybe after I'm 40. Doesn't matter. I will be getting one. It's sometime in the future. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me tinkering around with my helmet. I hope it was informational for you. I hope you could get something out of it. If you want something, I mean, that is my message to you guys. If you are someone who is waiting to make videos like this and you think you don't have the means of it, I mean, you don't have a GoPro, don't worry about it. I mean, I don't have a GoPro. I'm using an old phone which used to be mine. You can get a used phone with a pretty decent camera like an S3, which is what I'm using, for almost 2,000 rupees, which is crazy cheap. And with about 1,000 more, you can get all the rigging equipment which you need for making something like this, which is, I mean, come on, for 3,000 rupees you can get something like this running on, and you can do what you want to do. So I hope this message finds you good regarding this. Not saying this is the best quality which I can pump out. I mean, no, of course not. You can get much better quality out of a GoPro, or even a SJ Cam, I guess. There was another brand which has cameras ranging from 5,000 rupees to 12,000 rupees and all that. They are basically GoPro clones. But well, the general consensus is that they don't really have enough quality to justify the price. I mean, yeah, they are cheap machines. I mean, not to justify the price, just to say they are GoPro contenders. They're not. They're just cheaper versions of action cams. So yeah, there are things available, but this one, I mean, it's a jerry-rigged system, which is bulky, which is not very elegant maybe. I mean, come on, my previous solution was more janky and less elegant than this one, and that actually could do the job which I wanted to do. So that is it, I guess. Again, if you have any questions, any more doubts about how to do this thing, do let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.